All right, so an interesting one today, possibly an awful one. I've been learning blues improvisation, or at least a blues style of guitar, using Justin Guitar, of course, the chunka chunka style, as he calls it. And essentially, I just thought it's probably a quick one as well. I just practice, or at least pretty much for the first time, go through some of the different patterns or variations that he sort of introduced in the app. So hopefully someday in 6 months or a year's time, when I'm shredding, probably not, I can look back and see just how good I was at my first effort. So obviously I've spent maybe 5 minutes doing a few attempts of this, so I'm not completely fresh to it, but let's just go through it and I'll explain some of my struggles, and you, the helpful viewer, as always, can maybe leave some advice underneath in the comment section. But I know I'm bad, and I'll point that out after I try and go through one little variation here. All right, start it again. God. All right, so as you can see already, there's a lot of hand jumping going on. There's a lot of this. I've seen bloody Justin, and I don't know how he does it. I've got small hands, all right? Got some, petite, dainty office worker hands. He has it so that he's got all his fingers down. And look, if I really push for it, maybe I can. Hang on. Okay, need to mute that bottom string there. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Hang on, I'm not really keeping that front finger down though, am I? All right, let's try and stretch that out again. My goodness. Now, obviously, people out there have smaller hands than me, and they've figured out how to do this. My hat goes off to you, but my fingers, clearly, not quite that flexible yet, as this is sort of my first time really trying something like this. Let's just try and go back to it. Okay. All right. I'll leave it there, but that's generally variation number one. A lot of work to do, but what's new, let's face it. The next variation, and I don't know if this will be harder or easier, but sorry for sniffing, I've got, I don't know, maybe a bit of a cold? Don't know. Anyway, let's suss this out. I think it goes... Hang on. Oh, that's it. Something like that. All right, let's see if we can get that going. Do you know what? That sounded good. Sounded awful, but that was almost better than the first variation, which I think was easier. So that was really cool. I'm pretty sure this last one is a trickier variation because it does that do twice. So it's like dun dun do dun dun do or something like that. Anyway, I'm making the noises because I don't know how obvious it'll be when I actually play it. Now don't worry, I'm not too hard on myself. I'm just realistically hard on myself. Still having a great time, which is the whole point, and it's why I can take it so slowly and not just quit. All right, sorry for my posture. I'm focusing. Let's see. I think it goes. Oh, hang on. Okay. I think it's pretty much the same as before, but adding that first little switch up on the second little strum here. All right, so. Bloody hands. Tell you what, should maybe play piano. I don't know if piano is easier for delicate hands, but I've got a feeling it might be, although a bit of spreading out. Anyway, you can get around it. I'm just not there yet. All right, that's kind of tough, just because my pinky game is so weak. Yeah, if you've got any tips, I suppose, for improving flexibility in the hand, getting around it, for my hashtag small handers out there, let me know, because it's bloody hard. You have to lift your hand and then you lose track. Or maybe you just have to get good at that. I'm not too sure. Anyway, thanks so much for tuning in. That was my blues variations, blues variants, blues patterns, giving that a crack. I'm getting really close to finishing all the stages of Just in Guitar. I've sort of taken my time. I've been distracted by other things. Very quickly, a little sneak preview of something. I need a capo for this. I think I put the capo on that one there. I'm trying to learn a bit of Slim Dusty. Australian viewers, all 1% of you will know. Slim Dusty's kind of a cult legend, country music hero here in Australia. And where I live, in the country, he's a bit of a star. Wherever I go, people request me to play Slim Dusty songs, not on guitar, but on the radio. So I really want to learn a bunch of Slim Dusty songs. So even if I play badly, people will love it, they'll sing along, blah, blah, blah. But there's this really cool thing with playing a bass note and strumming, similar to what happens with finger picking. And this is all supposed to be done down here with the capo there, but for the sake of it, this is just a very quick taste. Okay, so. Did you hear that? Sounds pretty good. All right. Okay, so. And then you swap to D. And then I think you go like, bow, do, do. Like that. Working on it. Stay tuned, watch this space. I'm really excited because when I can get the hang of that, I think I can play a stack of Slim Dusty songs, which is not everyone's cup of tea, but it's definitely the cup of tea out here. I'm a bit of a fan as well. Thanks so much for sticking around if you did the whole video. It's pretty torturous watching me sort of tackle some of this for the first time, more or less. But appreciate all the support, the people that comment all the time. I know ya, appreciate ya, and I'll catch you later.